In this movie, we are shown such a world where both humans and dinosaurs live. Many years ago, when there was a destruction in the world, most of the dinosaurs were killed. But those who survived started living underground. They could not come to the outside world and their population kept increasing below. But a few years ago, a huge explosion took place, due to which a huge path opened up, and dinosaurs started coming to the outside world through it. But the air and water here were not appropriate for them, due to which many more dinosaurs were killed. But there were still some places where dinosaurs were living, and those were sea areas and islands where the air and water were suitable for them to live. Due to this, that place became dangerous and humans stopped going there. But there were a few selected companies at that time that were allowed to go there so that they could do research on dinosaurs and people could get more information about these monstrous creatures. Now we see the scene of 2010, where a company named InGen had built a laboratory on one of these islands, where many geneticists and scientists are conducting research on dinosaurs. They were actually working on mutation of dinosaurs. It means to change the dinosaurs and make them stronger and dangerous. These people were collecting the blood of all the dinosaurs and changing their DNA so that they could mutate all the dinosaurs. This InGen company has already mutated many dinosaurs in its laboratory. All of them were kept inside big containers, and now the dinosaur they were mutating was T-Rex. But due to the mistake of one of their workers, the machine malfunctions, due to which their mutation work stops in the middle, due to which T-Rex, which was sleeping earlier, wakes up. It gets free and starts wreaking havoc in the entire laboratory and also eats many people mercilessly. Seeing this T-Rex, we understood that it had mutated to a great extent because it was appearing very big in size, very dangerous and fierce. Seeing this, all the scientists and geneticists get scared, and they run away from there, leaving their laboratory and mutation work in between. After which no one came back to this laboratory, and now 17 years passed in the story, and we are shown the time of 2027 directly after the year 2010. In this present time, we see a man whose name is Martin. Martin used to work in a very big pharmaceutical company named Parker, which makes medicines for every deadly disease. This time also, a very dangerous heart disease is going on in the whole world, which is affecting every second person, and Parker Company finds out from its research that in the coming time this disease will increase so much that 1 out of every 5 people will definitely suffer from it. That is why Parker Company assumed that if they make a medicine for this heart disease, then there will be demand for their medicine all over the world. With this, they will not only cure people's disease but also earn a lot of money. They will also get profit. Now Parker Company discovers that dinosaurs can be of great use to them in making this medicine. This is because dinosaurs are obviously very big in size. Because of their big size, they have equally large heart, which is obviously powerful. That is why Parker Company believed that if they get the blood of an animal with a large heart like dinosaurs, then they will be able to make their medicine very easily. So Parker Company chooses Martin to lead the mission, and the authority asks him to bring the blood of all 3 types of dinosaurs: those who live on land, those who swam in water, and those who fly in the air. Now obviously Martin could not do this work alone. That is why he decides to form a team, for which he first goes to Zora, the lead character of the story, because Zora has previously been a commander in the special forces. Therefore, she is quite skilled in fighting, using weapons, and how to survive in difficult times, and because the place where Martin has to go is also dangerous. Therefore, Martin first chooses Zora and his team, and he talks about giving Zora $10 million to work with her. After which he starts telling her everything in detail, that my company is working on a treatment of dangerous form of heart disease, and the company needs the blood samples of all 3 dinosaurs to make medicine for that disease. He also told that this mission of mine will be completely secret, because if the government came to know about it, it will never allow us to complete this mission because it is illegal. Now although after hearing all this, Zora did not want to go, but she agreed to help him because of so much money and joined the team. After this, Martin took Zora to the 3rd man, who is a scientist. He was also such a scientist with extensive knowledge about dinosaurs. That is why Martin asks him to join his team, and he tells him everything, to which the scientist also agreed. Not because he is greedy for money, but he loves dinosaurs. So the purpose of going on the mission was that he would be able to see the dinosaurs more closely and he would get more information about them, and because 3 people were not enough to complete this mission. That is why Martin needed more people. For this, Zora introduces Martin to her 2 friends who used to work with her in the special forces. One of them was an expert in fighting and using weapons, while the other was also very strong, because along with having special force training, he could also navigate a ship in the sea. Also, if any difficulty arose, he could handle it. So now, due to the inclusion of both of them, there are now a total of 5 people in Martin's team. Now soon these people boarded the ship after making all the preparations and set out for their mission. While leaving, they also included 2 more people. That means now there were a total of 7 people. Now they look at the map of the place where they were going. It is known looking at the map that water dinosaurs are mostly found near a special type of island. Seeing this island, Martin tells everyone that this island is special because 17 years ago, a company named InGen used to conduct mutation experiments on dinosaurs here. But due to an accident, that laboratory was shut down and all these buildings are lying and used like this. Now after that, we guessed that this is the same scene which we saw in the beginning of the story. Now after telling this, the team starts moving towards their mission very comfortably. Now the scene changes from here and we see a small boat in the sea in which there were a total of 4 people. A boy, Teresa, his 2 siblings and dad. These people had actually come to enjoy a visit to the sea and now they were moving from one place to another. But many sea creatures surround them as their boat moves forward, and all these creatures were actually water dinosaurs which start hitting their boat one by one and soon overturn their boat, due to which all 4 of them fell into the water, but it was their good luck that those dinosaurs had left from there, and they were lucky to survive. They quickly came near their boat. Teresa's dad sets the radio frequency according to his location and sends signals around. The signals soon received by that team's ship. Zora's friend came to know that there is someone here who needs help because Teresa's dad also sent the location along with the signals after setting his radio frequency. And on checking, it was found that those people were about 45 kilometers away from them, and their ship was almost close to their destination, that island. So Martin refuses to take the boat back and help, saying that we will first finish our work first before helping anyone. But Zora's companion is a good person, and he does not listen to Martin, and he turns the ship back towards them. Soon these people reach them. They save the lives of all 4 by bringing them to their ship. Now Teresa's dad tells them whatever happened to them in the sea. Hearing this, the team understands that the ones who attacked them were none other than aquatic dinosaurs. And now the very next moment, many large-sized aquatic dinosaurs start hitting their ships. Seeing this, the team members did not scare but become happy, and they take their ship closer to the dinosaurs so that they can complete their first task. It is revealed that the scientist friend has cleverly devised a smart trick to extract the blood of the dinosaur. Actually, they have such a gun on which a syringe with a needle and a container are attached together. Now as soon as these containers with needles will shoot on the body of the dinosaurs from the gun, the needle will enter the body, due to which the containers will get filled with blood quickly. After getting completely filled, the containers will rise into the air as they have a parachute attached. After which these people will easily catch those containers when they come down. Now Zora quickly attacks with the needle gun, seeing a dinosaur in front of her, due to which she easily gets the blood sample of that dinosaur. Now since their first task was completed, they had got the blood sample of a dinosaur. That is why everyone becomes very happy. Now with this, some more aquatic dinosaurs attack their ship and start hitting the ship. Seeing this, both of Zora's companions start shooting at them so that the dinosaurs retreat. But this did not make them retreat. Instead, they grew aggressive, and a dinosaur came close to the ship, caught one of Zora's companions and ate him in front of everyone, seeing which everyone is panicked. Now aquatic dinosaurs don't stop but keep hitting the ship again and again. Due to this, it started shaking badly. This resulted in Teresa falling into the water. Seeing this, both her siblings and dad also jump into the water to save her, and all 4 of them quickly swim to the nearby island. Now somehow Zora's other companion handles the ship, and he also brings the ship closer to the island in no time. But the ship crashes violently into a rock, causing it damage badly. But the good thing was that their lives were saved. Now as soon as these people got down from the ship and stepped onto the island, then a big dinosaur appears in front of them, which brutally devours the girl whom they had included later. In this way, their second partner was also killed. Now seeing this, everyone got scared, and they started thinking about how they will go back home now because their ship was in a bad condition. It had broken. That is why it would be impossible for them to go back through it. They were all getting worried. Then Zora consoles them, saying that I have another plan as well. She says that I had an idea that our ship may get destroyed by coming on this mission. That is why I had prepared another team of mine and I instructed them to come to this island the next day with a rescue helicopter. That is why today itself we have to finish our work as soon as possible and go to some high place on this island so that when our companions come with a helicopter tomorrow, they can see us due to being at a high place, and we can see them because they will wait for us only for a few minutes. Now on hearing this, Zora's companion got very scared. He tells everyone that this island is very dangerous. It is full of dinosaurs and everyone knows this. So the helicopter team would not like to stay here for long and so they will monitor us for some time. If they find us, they will take us away. But if not, they will think that we have died on this island and they will leave us. Now on this island, the team at one place and Teresa and her family were at another place. Now this family was looking for help to get out of here. So Zora and her team had a plan that collecting the blood samples of the remaining 2 dinosaurs today, we should return home by helicopter tomorrow morning. This island was really very strange. They see different types of things here, due to which they see different types of dinosaurs. Apart from these, they also find different types of animals and insects, but then Zora and his team start investigating more on the island after all this. They see a lot of land-dwelling dinosaurs in a vast field. They were in a large number. So now Zora and her team quickly go to them and secretly extract their blood. And in this way, they now have the blood samples of 2 dinosaurs. These dinosaurs do not attack them because firstly they were grass eaters. Secondly, they are not able to see these people because their own number was very high, and now they need the blood of the 3rd dinosaur, the flying dinosaur. But these dinosaurs are very fast and dangerous. So Zora and the scientists decide that we will not extract its blood directly through a needle, but if the dinosaur lays eggs, then we will extract the blood from one of the eggs laid by it. Now to do this, they go near a big rock on the island. At one place on the same rock was the nest of the flying dinosaur, where its eggs are laid. That is why Zora, the scientist, and one of their companions reached near the nest. The scientist takes an egg in his hand from which he also extracts blood. That means now they had the blood samples of all 3 dinosaurs. They had accomplished all their 3 targets. But before they could leave, the flying dinosaur reaches there and seeing them near its nest, it understands that they might have come to harm its eggs. That is why it becomes furious with anger. It attacks all 3 of them and devours one of their companions. But now Zora, the scientist, Zora's companion, and Martin somehow save their lives, and they move further into the island with the blood samples of all 3 dinosaurs. It started getting dark. But before it got dark, this team and Teresa and her family also reached near the laboratory which the InGen company used to run years ago. Now these people came to this place because it seemed to be the safest place to them. But after coming here, they saw that the danger here is more than outside because many big dangerous dinosaurs attacked them. They were more bloodthirsty than the rest because all of them had mutated. But still somehow, they keep escaping from these dinosaurs, and now Martin shows his true face in the middle of all this. He takes the containers of blood samples of the 3 dinosaurs himself, and he takes out the gun from his pocket and points it at all of them. He threatens all of them that if anyone tries to come in front of me, then I will kill him. And now with this, another dinosaur came there, which was the biggest and most dangerous T-Rex dinosaur till date. And now after seeing it, we learnt that this is none other than the same dinosaur from the beginning, which was mutated, which destroyed the entire InGen company laboratory after waking up, and now T-Rex attacks everyone badly as it arrives. It again makes Martin its prey and eats him because Martin was holding the box of blood sample, so it fell down. Zora picks it up, and then her rescue team had also brought a helicopter to save them all, but the dinosaur attacks that too. It easily chooses the helicopter and destroys it too, due to which the pilots inside the helicopter are killed. Then these people see a ship near them, which was actually the ship of the InGen company, so now these people decide that we should use this ship to get out of here. Now somehow, they all boarded the ship, but as soon as they start leaving, T-Rex sees them and starts moving towards them to eat them all. But in the meantime, Zora's partner notices that this dinosaur moves towards the direction bright light, so he decides to sacrifice himself here to save the others. He gets everyone onto the ship and lights the flare. Rex's attention is drawn towards the flare. Zora's companion starts running away from the ship, so that T-Rex follows him and his companions get a chance to escape from here. However, Zora is sad about this. She also forbids him from doing this. But her friend said that we have no other way apart from this. So I have to do this. He quickly asks everyone to leave from here. Then Teresa's dad quickly starts the ship, and these people begin leaving the island. Now when Zora's companion was making T-Rex to chase him, suddenly the light of the flare goes off. Seeing this, Zora started feeling as if his companion has been killed by T-Rex, and the dinosaur has eaten him, and now T-Rex starts going towards the island. Sometime after his departure, Zora's companion again lights the flare, due to which she felt that my companion is still alive. That is why Zora immediately headed the ship to the place where her partner was completely safe because he had finally succeeded in fooling T-Rex. And now these people quickly get him into the ship and they start leaving this bloody island. On the way, the scientist tells Zora that Martin wanted to give these 3 blood samples to just one company. But it is not right at all doing this. Because if these blood samples are received by only one company, then that company will be successful in making medicine. Then they will sell the medicine at a very high price. Due to this, those medicines may not reach everyone, particularly the underprivileged. That means only the rich will be able to buy them and only one company will keep making profits. Therefore, both of them decide that now we will distribute these blood samples little by little to all the companies so that all the companies will produce medicines and everyone from the poor to the rich will get it. And with their plan, the story of this film also ends here. Let us know in the comment box how you like the story.